Welcome to another episode of Yacht Life, and today it's nice, it's hot, my car's covered in pollen, so I'm finna go wash it. Let's go. This season, we hit the reset button. Back on the scene, baby. And the damn door flipped backwards on the bushes. Man, what is, why me, bro? Let's get to it, you know? Well, I got it off the trailer by myself. Alright, so look at this. There's a power line that fell and it's dangling right about there. I'm about to get close to it. Ooh, he hit it. Oh. Yeah, look at that mess. You see that dangling? Yeah, this shit is crazy. Look at this. Look at this shit. He can't even get through. Look at that shit. Yeesh. Hell no. Not the small one, so I don't know. It's a little tight. I'll make it work though. I'll make it work. It's a little tight. Just a little bit. Let me get my stuff out. Take it. Oi. Bugs. Sheesh. Alright, I'm gonna do a little something to help out the lack of soap if you know it comes to it. Put a little here, you know what I mean? Put a little there, and you know what I mean? Put a little dribble a little on the back, boom. That's for the soap. Everybody out here getting it in. Warm weather. Alright, that's for the wheels, this is for the car. She's all clean. She's all clean. Y'all like the grill? I did the grill the other day. I didn't record it though. It just kind of happened. It was between doing the fins, doing what it's done now, or doing the whole thing. And I just told you to do the crosshairs because it kind of goes with the, you know, fog lights and all the red accents that's on the car already, and then the ones that I'm gonna add. So I think it looks good. Got more red accents coming. But I just wanted to, you know, get a little update. She's starting to come together. I'm about to get that door fixed. I went to a guy a couple days ago about my door. They're gonna paint it and realign it and try to get that fender fixed up. If not, I'll just get another one. I got another hood coming. Not pretty soon, but it is coming for sure. Yeah, she's doing good. Let's go ahead and drive her home. There we go. Listen to that chop. another video I wasn't planning on recording, but I had to take that splash shit out, put the new one in, and I also put in the windshield washer fluid reservoir. So that's in there. There's the sensors that I broke, and that one, I don't know where the connector is for that one, but I'll have to go back to the junkyard and figure out what's going on with that. But I'm about to put this in, and the car's covered in pollen. I don't know if you can see it. Let me show y'all. It's disgusting. Look, look, look. You can actually see it. It's disgusting. Look at it. Like, look on the door. It is disgusting. Look at the window. It's covered. It's crazy. It's freaking crazy, but yeah, I'm about to put this on right quick. If you guys ever want to change your wheel speed sensor, my phone falls out of my pocket. There is a 10mm bolt that goes in that gold hole you see there. That's the speed sensor. I'm putting mine back in, but you literally just jack up the car. It's a charger. I know that sounds to everybody's cars around here, so when they start rolling around, I know what's going on. But bingo, there it is. It's just a 10mm bolt right there. You take that out and then pop it out. It's about that long. I would take it back out, but I don't feel like it. Sucks, yes, I know, I'm sorry, but it is what it is. But yeah, it's real simple. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this back up. Boy, I'd be a liar if I didn't tell you that this pollen was kicking my ass right now. Super allergic. Super duper allergic. You're probably wondering, how are you gonna get that in there with the speed sensor already in there? Well, first of all, alright, now that that's done, big an ass, how am I gonna get it in there? Well, you see that cut right there? I did that on my 300 a long time ago when I had to change it out before, when the bumper came off, which is why that screw is there, which y'all saw in the last video before. But yeah, that's how I'm gonna get it back in. Is I'm just gonna slide the wire. I'm gonna slide the wire in between the hole, and it'll go in without a problem. And then I can just go ahead and put my little plastic clips in. I have more, but for some reason I can't find them, so I'm gonna have to do with these little ones for right now, which is okay. It's all right. Let me get. Well, it's all in there. Boom, boom. Nice and secure into the side skirt, so that's good. Got the reservoir, the washer reservoir fluid in there. I mean, reservoir in the actual location. Let's see all this damn nasty ass pollen. But boom, she's back. Now my fluid light is on because there's a sensor back there that I couldn't connect. That line is broken, so nothing goes up into squirters. Not to mention, there's one missing. If the pollen just came off, that's disgusting. But now I'm gonna change these up here, and I'm gonna put these in. Then I'm gonna clean that off, put it here, and I should be good to go. Boom, got that off. Plugs off the back, everything like that. There's the wiring harness along with the steering wheel controls. As you can see, they're all here. Let me just put this back in this hole. Boom, boom, boom. All right. sit like that. But first, let's worry about this harness. Okay. So this harness has to come out. Boom, there's that. And then this harness thing. Yeah, I gotta take this one off too. Boom, that's out. Go around, snatch this one out. You know what? I forgot I need the screwdriver. Don't forget that there are 2 Phillips head screws that go in here. So make sure when you put this back, you put those screws in there. It's gonna be a little difficult to do with one hand. We gonna give it a shot. After wrestling with the rest of the wiring and the screws because it wasn't cooperating, I finally got both screws in. I went ahead and put this side on, so that's good. Finally put this side on with this here connector. If I can get it done with one hand like I usually know how to do. Boom. Boom. Perfect. Wow. Got the wiring already routed down. Got the connector back on the seat there. Connector's clipped in. Go ahead and grab this here airbag. Now mind you, I did disconnect the battery for this, so if you have not disconnected the battery, you are playing with your luck. Oh man, is that why I don't reach? Dang it. Alright, we're back in business here. We're back in business. That side of the clip. Both sides of the clip. Bingo. Alright. Now this is going to be hard to do with one hand. One arm. On everything, to be honest. I should probably do those first because those are the last things to come out. Get it. No. Come on. Stop it. That look. All right, I'm gonna teach y'all something else, right? Let's say you have an overhead console and you want to change out the light bulbs. You got to get to it like that, right? This is the finished product once you get to it, but it starts like that. What you do is you take a flathead screwdriver, a small one. You kind of look up in there. You'll see this little area here where the tab is that's holding on in the plastic here. You push up in that area where it is and pry down. Don't pry where you see that big ass gap. Don't pry there, you're gonna break it. You need to pry on the plastic lever, but softly, and then it'll come down like that. That's the plastic lever. That gap, don't pry on that gap. Don't pry on that gap. Pry on this lever here. Now once you get to this point, you push up and then pry, like you're pushing back but up at the same time, and using the home link base as an as like a pivot point of sorts. So I'm pushing down, and boom. As you see, that little plastic piece is very fragile. Now what you can do here is you can take your hand and you can kind of pull down. Well, if I didn't push it back up just now. Come on, work with me. Boom, there we go. You can use the screwdriver, you can use your hand if you can do it. I use a screwdriver, but now here's another important part. You see those two seats here, there and there? Those are plastic, of course, so you don't want to break them. What you do is, and what I do is, while I'm pulling down, I'm moving it back and forth. So, boom, like that. It'll feel scary and stuff, but don't worry about it, it'll come out. Now, once you get this plastic piece off here without breaking those tabs, you'll come to the heat shield, which is actually the light disperser, so that way it's not too bright. If you leave it like that, it's gonna be bright as all hell. But if you leave it like this, it bounces off the reflector and it comes out like a headlight and it just spreads. But if you leave it like this, there's no deflector, it goes everywhere. It can get in your eyes, depending on the bulb, it could be too bright. Anyway, that's what we do if we want it to be super bright, like we got a white bulb, a red bulb, green, purple, pink, whatever. But in order to remove this, it's very, very simple. You just put your finger here on the other side of the heat shield and just pull it down. It has a solid side and it has a split side. If you look in here when you reinstall it, the split side is there. There's a tooth, a separator there. Boom, there it is. And then that side there is solid. And that's how you change the bulb. You pull the bulb out, doesn't matter which way the bulb goes. You put it back in, and you put in the heat shield. You connect the cover back on, and you're good to go. Reinstall. My advice would be to put in the slit side first, and then you can just push up the solid side. To put the cover in, these are side notated, so if you can tell, that says LH for left hand, the other one says RH for right hand. You put the tab in first, and then press in. Yeah, so you put the clip in, the tab in, and you press. And sometimes you might have to give it a little boom. Done. Let's say you want to change out your center console armrest cover because it's loose, right? There's no way to fix that. Even if you take the screws out of here, you would have to get that reupholstered. So, in order to take it off, boom, you got 2 screws there, you got 2 screws there. What I'm replacing it with is the same one that came out of our Chrysler 300. I cleaned it up, used some Simple Green back there, this here rag, and I just scrubbed it. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. Boom, job's done. Fairly easy, fairly simple to get done. If it's a direct fit, a direct replacement, get the screw in there, screw it down. I'm gonna grab the other screw, put it in, screw it down. Boom, that side's done. Boom, that side's done. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just tighten these back up. That side's good. That side's good. And for the test close. Perfect. Perfect.